showing up that we are live. Fantastic. All right. I want to thank you all so much for tuning into my page. My name is Cindy Clark. I'm a digital business consultant from Eastern Alberta, Canada. If you've joined me throughout the weeks, you've been seeing that I'm bringing on some other business ladies here, entrepreneurs in online business. And we're just sharing a quick chit chat, a little bit about ourselves over a cup of coffee, just to get to know each other a little bit. So today I have a beautiful lady that I've met in person a few times, amazing spirit, and I would not have met her had I not started this digital business. So I want to thank you so much for being here, Melina. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Yes, thank you so much, Cindy. It's such a pleasure to be with you and have this coffee chat. So thank you everyone for watching us and in live and as well as the replay. So yeah, a little bit about myself. I'm Melina Fertile. I am originally from India, south of India. My state is called Kerala. And I've been in Canada for the past 13 years. And my journey to business started like almost 4 years back. I was OTC manager, like a pharmacy OTC manager, and I had so let me tell about my family. Before that, my husband works in the oil and gas industry. I have two girls. That's my family. So people who work in the oil and gas industry, they work long hours, they work out of town. So I had some help with my parents in the beginning, in the initial stage when we just came to Canada. But later, when they went back home to India, I was literally struggling to take care of my kids, full time job, taking care of my house chores and everything, because he was away most of the time. I was really getting frustrated and so stressed out, because that's not the life that I was wanting when I came to Canada. So it was like I was like an angry mom, coming home every day, so much frustration, so much anger. And I was thinking, like, I have to change something. I don't know what's happening. I need to find some other way to support my family without going through all this stress and all this kind of stressful days. And that's how, when I was and not only the home, like the stress which I was personally having. We all know, when you are in a workplace, you have the stress from the co-workers, your boss and everything. That's all part of life, but there should be some way to get out of all that. So I was literally, I mean, I was not looking for anything, but this particular post came in my social media. We know we spend a lot of time in the social media every day, so just like everybody else, I was also scrolling, and I saw this particular post. Who is my coach and mentor now, and I was so excited to see that post, because she said, like, she could work from anywhere. It was so flexible. And the picture what she showed was that she was taking care of a kid and a baby. So I felt like, okay, this might be something that I could do. And I then literally connected with her, and that's how my journey started. And I'm so happy, so grateful that I'm in this community and in this business, because it has changed me a lot. This was not me 4 years back. I was a shy person. I was so, even I didn't even I don't even take my own pictures, because I was so shy to look at that. Oh my god, I mean, like, I used to feel so bad. Oh my god, I'm like, I feel like I'm not good enough or something, some kind of feeling I had. But now, the most important and exciting thing which happened in me is, like, I grow so much. Like, my personal development is the greatest asset I gained through this business. And of course, when you grow personally, when you grow yourself, financial blessings will follow. And yeah, so that's my journey.
Okay. So I don't have to say anything now because I'm also a wife to a oil field husband. I
Mhm.
also was working and I was trying to raise my children and take care of the household and do everything else. I also knew that I was getting kind of cranky and I was burnt out.
Yes.
I also knew that I had to look for something else. In my case, it was a little different. I was instead of well, I've had multiple jobs, but I was a salon owner for years. And when I was a single parent, actually, as my kids were small, and then what happened was actually got sick and I had to shut my salon down. I got chemically toxed up. And so I
Oh.
took on other jobs, became an educational assistant, drove a school bus, delivered coffee. That was a good job.
Mm.
I love coffee. But I did a lot of different things so that, I mean, one income was never enough. My
Yes.
husband and I got married and it was amazing because it brought another income into the household. But he realized how much time he missed out on having his sons now,
Yeah.
right? And we had a lot in comparison, and it made me really open my eyes because I was actually there their whole lives. But was I? I wasn't present, right?
Yes.
I was too busy doing everything else.
Yes.
So with my husband being in the oil field, well, you've already mentioned it. They work long hours or they're away.
Yeah.
Well, so I get married to have a life with this person, and he's not around anyway.
Mhm.
And then my kids are growing up, everything's changing, and I really needed to be present. For me, the catalyst was I went scrolling. I was on my phone anyway. I went scrolling because the first time that 2020, I've been in business about the same amount of time as you, Melina.
Yeah.
And 2020 happened, and for salon owners, that meant we were shut down because health concerns.
Yes.
I mean, I get it, but it
Yeah.
was a big hit, right?
Hmm.
So I started changing out how I was going to do things, and I went scrolling online. When we got to reopen, there were restrictions in place and different ways that we had to do things, and it just didn't feel right to me anymore. It just didn't feel right. So as soon as they shut us down for the second time, it was enough. I'd already been scrolling. I found a picture of a woman sitting in a field, and she had a bundle of sage in her lap.
Oh.
And I honestly don't even remember what the text said, but I kept seeing this picture. So I screenshot it. And then when we closed the second time, I went to her page and I watched this webinar and I got all this information. And I thought, lady, you look so relaxed. This is something that I need to be doing. If I can earn on social media and look like you, like feel like you look to me in this photo. And it's been great because now I just grab my phone. We have the portability within this business.
Yes.
When my husband's on days off, we're together. When my kids are adults, they sometimes need you more than the little ones do, I'm finding.
Yes.
And
Yes.
their cost isn't less. Their expenses are quite expensive, right? They're adult expenses.
Hmm.
So we have Daryl and Diana joining us this morning. So I want to thank them for being here watching us this morning.
Thank you, Daryl and Diana.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. But the one point what you said now, I just want to emphasize because my kids are in teens now,
Yeah.
and the other day I was just telling my husband, taking care of little ones is one thing, but taking care of teens is another thing. And I feel what you said is absolutely right. The teens need, the adults needs, they need more care than the little ones. My daughter is sick today, and I got the privilege to stay at home and take care of her. And when you are in teens, I think that connection, that bonding to have with your daughter or your son is very important. They just feel like they're taken care of. So I that's a big blessing. It's a big blessing, and I think we should be all grateful for this opportunity that we have been open to, like having an automated system, having everything to tools and trainings in place, and the flexibility. Oh my god, the flexibility is like huge. You can take this business wherever you want. It doesn't matter where you are in any part of the world. Like I was in India visiting my parents a few years back, and I was just taking my business there. I was doing whatever I did here, I was doing it there, and I had lots of inquiries. And so it works wherever you are in the world. It works for us. That's how
Yes.
flexible our business is.
Because it's digital, it's online.
Yes.
Everybody's online all around the world. So, as long as you have that data connection or a Wi-Fi connection, you can run your business from
Yes,
anywhere.
yes, absolutely.
It's been an absolute blessing for me too, because you work at your business into the time pockets of your life.
Yes.
Whereas before, you have a full-time job or whatever, and you have to hold on to your life on those little pockets at the end.
Yes,
It's kind of flipped the other way around.
yeah.
We have our time and we run our business as we can. It's very different. I absolutely love that.
Yes.
Um,
And
What's
yeah,
the biggest thing you've learned, my dear? Absolutely, say it. Yeah.
yeah. Well, just one more thing, because you already own a traditional business. I
Yeah.
think you will really clearly differentiate the difference of how a traditional business is different from an online business, right?
Yeah.
How do you feel? Like,
Oh,
I mean, I know how you feel,
well,
but
it's huge.
just
It's
wanna,
huge, right?
yeah,
Because, okay, I had a salon, which meant I had to show up. I had to be there.
yes,
So, if I'm running late and I need to get on a Zoom call, it's okay.
yeah.
I grab my cup of coffee and I close my office door and in my house.
Mhm.
What if the car didn't start? What if there was snow and I had to shovel the path before the clients could come in?
Yes,
I had inventory and I had staffing and I had supplies, and heaven forbid, my salon chair, the hydraulic went on it, or
yes,
there was a leak in the hose for the shampoo bowl or whatever.
yes,
I don't have to worry about any of that anymore. I have my
yes,
phone,
yes.
my laptop, a ring light, set of headphones so that I can really focus when I'm doing my training.
Yeah. great community to support us. Right?
Where they don't have to worry about any of the other
Yeah, yeah,
overhead stuff. It's already, I've already got it.
yeah,
So
yeah.
when we go camping, I take my business with me.
Yes.
I had to sit in salon and wait for my clients to come.
Mm-hmm.
So, and if I had somebody scheduled that day and they didn't show up because there was too much snow or they forgot about their appointment or whatever, first of all, you don't get paid for missed appointments.
Mm-hmm.
And second of all, you can't book anybody else in because that's short, unless you have a short call list.
Yes.
And then you have to live close by. It
Mm-hmm.
can't be somebody that's traveling. I don't
Yes.
know,
No.
completely different
Yes.
in that it's the same in that it's a business and you have to take it like a business. You have to run it like a business.
Yes.
But it's different because you don't have all that overhead, all of the headache. You don't have the staffing and
Yeah.
we have business partners that we work with. And I suppose in that way it's kind of similar, but they're all running their own businesses and just asking for help. So it's more like when I had apprentices and they were working behind the chair doing their own thing and they were just like, Cindy, can you show me how to apply these foils or whatever? So different that way.
Yeah.
And the automation that we have that works in the background, phenomenal. Thank you for asking that, Melina, because
Yeah.
it is a big difference to go
Yeah.
from. It's still business to business, but
Business.
so very different. And
Yeah.
I was afraid I was going to lose connections with people. You
Yeah.
touched on the community just a little bit, and I haven't lost connections with anybody. As a matter of fact, I'm making more connections.
It's absolutely, yeah. We would have never met if it's not for this business, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. So it doesn't
Exactly.
matter. Yeah.
So the biggest thing that you've learned so far would be what?
um biggest thing, I think, believe in yourself. Like I was like, as I said earlier, I was not a very extrovert person. I was really shy to show even my face and to take a picture and just look at it, and I'm like, I don't want to see my pictures. Even if, like, how previously during the weddings and all, they take pictures and photos and videos
That
and all
was
that.
me.
I was like, oh my god, don't take my picture,
That was
don't
me.
come here.
100%. Yeah.
I was such a, there was something inside me that was telling me, like, maybe I'm not good enough, I don't look good, or we have all these little insecurity feeling inside. But the growth which I've been receiving in this business, all this personal growth, I listen to all these podcasts and videos, and not just the videos that we see in the YouTube. We have our even personal, in the trainings, what we have in the business. There is like a mindset trainings and mindset videos, and the people who have been trained already in all this mindset growth and all that, they do trainings for us. So that has helped me a lot, not only just as a business owner, as a person, to become a better mom, to become a better wife, to become a better daughter, in all ways. And even I still do my job, but I'm a part-time, like I do just 3 days a week. Even in my workplace, I can show better, I feel I'm more confident. And that is the best part in me. I am a better person, and I believe in myself, and I think if you believe in yourself, you can achieve whatever you want. So that's been a greatest gift I've got through this business, and I love this business, like how it changed my life. I'm so super grateful and super happy about that.
I used to hide under the kitchen table if somebody
Yes.
was coming with the camera. When photos were taken, I used to be part of the school choir and a school band, and I duck behind people. I'm a tall person, but I duck behind people. You only see part of my.
Yeah.
I was very critical of myself, and
Yes.
the personal growth and development, the mindset training, and the support from people just like you, Melina, because we lift each other up,
Yes,
empower
absolutely.
each other to be the best versions, and it's okay.
Yeah.
We've got Dottie joining us this morning too. Dorothy Hire
Yeah.
is joining us. So thank you for being here, Dottie. I don't want to keep this going too long, Melina, but I thank you so much for being here with me.
Yeah.
One thing that you'd like to say to anybody who's following your page or my page, I'm going to give you this video for your page when you're done. So anything that you'd like to share as a last thought?
Yes. The last thought is, having a side hustle is not luxury anymore. It's essential these days. We are seeing a lot of news happening around the world, like about layoffs, and a lot of things are happening. And if you want to, it's essential to have a side hustle. So don't hesitate, thinking like, okay, right now I have a job, I'm comfortable, everything is fine for me. Things can change. It's not to scare you, but having that side hustle is not only going to help you that extra finances coming to your household, but it's going to grow you personally too. Especially in our business, we focus more on our personal growth, because only if you grow as a person, you can do this business. So it's a combination of everything. And you can also get that extra financial support to support your family. So don't hesitate, just come and check it out. As a first step, come and watch the webinar, and if you're interested in it, just follow the next step. And Cindy is going to, if you're watching from Cindy's page, she's going to help you with all the questions and queries you have. If you're watching from my page, I'm there to help you out with any questions you have. We are there to support you guys if you are interested. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thank you so much, Cindy. Thank you so much again for inviting me.
Thank you so much for agreeing to have. I'm absolutely honored to have you here. I hope to invite you back again. We can have another chat one of these days. Thank you so much for your share and for your heart and for just for what you're doing within our business community. You are genuinely empowering other women to live their best lives,
Yeah.
seeing families change, and it's incredible. It's an absolute blessing, and I'm so
Yeah.
glad to be part of it. Thank you so much for everybody for tuning in, and we will catch you on the next coffee chat. Bye
Yeah.
for now.
Okay, bye.